Lawmakers just dismantled the Democrats and restore major American rights effective immediately. Republican lawmakers have succeeded in defying their liberal counterparts over the one major demand that most important to everyone. Now Democrats will be reminded of that defeat every time they see huge signs that will now be going up everywhere after the newly approved rule that's effective immediately. While this may not be the final piece to the puzzle to put our country back together again, it's most certainly the biggest, as all else hinges on it. This report comes from the Orlando Sentinel, reports that lawmakers in their state, which is obviously Florida, just made mandatory in every classroom. Every Florida public school would need to display "In God We Trust" in a conspicuous place under a bill the legislature will soon send to the governor's desk. The requirement, which had passed the House last month, had looked dead in the Senate, but then it was added to a separate, lengthy, and controversial educational bill, HB 7055, that both chambers approved. If Governor Rick Scott signs the 207-page proposal, all public schools, obviously in Florida, and any other buildings used by local school boards would need to display "In God We Trust," the state motto. This measure has been sponsored by Representative Kimberly Daniels, who runs a Christian ministry. This move against the liberal left is well played, since they have spent the last 3 weeks demanding something be done to stop these attacks. Their argument almost entirely surrounds guns and ignoring the Second Amendment. However, disregarding our God-given constitutional rights doesn't make Americans safer. These lawmakers just proved the importance of the document our forefathers created, based on the foundation in which our Christian nation was built on. Bringing God back into the classroom is the first step in preventing some of these atrocities from happening, hopefully, if not all of them. Naturally, not everyone is so understanding or really cares about solving problems and restoring communities as Daniel is. A Monroe County mother in Florida who belongs to the education advocacy group called Common Ground complained that the bill is unnecessary and too costly to taxpayers.